Hello everyone, my name is Fable and welcome back to Minecraft FTB Infinity Evolved. As I was loading into the game, a zombie killed me, so that's fun. So let's get back into it. We are running out of food, but we got some hay bales in the last episode, so we can make bread. So now that that's settled, let's talk about today's topics. I want to talk about a YouTube phenomenon from a few years ago regarding a YouTuber called Justin Y. He was famous a few years ago, not because of the videos, but more about his presence, because he was basically on every single YouTube video in the comment section and commented on almost every single video, regardless of YouTuber. It turned out that Justin Y was just one person who dedicated his time to commenting on lots of popular videos. And that's what got him popular on YouTube. Like, obviously I want to become popular with my content, but I am thinking about getting more active as a viewer as well, in a sense that I'll try to comment on more videos, maybe look on trending YouTube videos, so I can also interact with other people more and to get new content suggestions on my video feed, because with how YouTube has been for years now, I end up starting with just enjoying YouTube content I like. Then one day I watch, for example, a Reddit video and then go down a rabbit hole of other videos like that on one topic, and then for months or years I just get the same suggestions, even though by that point I would have preferred the content I had in the beginning. So I hope to get back to a better recommendation algorithm as well by looking into popular gaming videos. And on top of that, maybe get some inspiration on what games I could play. Like, I do have lots of games on my Steam account, but sometimes I don't know what to record, because while I do enjoy playing a game for a long span of time, I also want some shorter videos, like, for example, the browser games I played recently, because sometimes I just want a video where it's just a game I play for one episode and finish, like some smaller game where you don't need to commit more time to, in comparison to bigger games where you dedicate a lot of time and multiple episodes, multiple hours into that game. And sometimes I also want a 20-minute experience where the game is over after that. So I can also play some smaller games that don't take themselves too serious, and instead of a captivating story or lengthy skills, I also want to play some games with puzzles. Oh, a crimson altar. Those are dangerous, especially with the mages nearby and the knights. And the shrine they are praying to is actually one you can use as a portal into a dimension of darkness. But I'm nowhere near getting there. And even if I could open it right now, which I can't, I would likely die very easily in there. I mean, in this game, without entering a dangerous pocket dimension, I already died 4 times. And knowing how dangerous the pocket dimension from the Crimson Cult is, I would die within seconds. Also, I need to find my base. I think it was on my mountain in this area. I'm actually not sure. Because I have a worse sense of direction than Zoro from One Piece. That brings me some memories from one of the first times I played Minecraft on... I think it was actually my first Minecraft map I ever created. Like, it has been gone long. But in that map I thought that Minecraft didn't save your progress if you die and just respawned you in a random area every time. Even though after a few deaths it eventually became familiar. But basically what I did was that I started a new base after every single death. Like in one area I had a cat, in another area I had a village with a dog. It was the same map over and over again, but in completely different areas where I started a new base every single time. I should probably cook some of the food I have in here. And I don't have a furnace. I think this should give me a half furnace. No. Because there was a question here. No, it didn't give me a slab furnace. I wonder why though. Ah. So, for the furnace achievement I need to make a furnace out of slabs. Huh. Can I sleep? Yes. Now, in the last episode, I talked about a punishment for every death. And I also mentioned how iron golems were the punishment in a German YouTube series about this mod pack. So my idea is not just to spawn an iron golem, but also to build them houses, to the point that this becomes a town of iron golems, which would also be beneficial if I find some villagers to relocate, not enslave, not kidnap, relocate some villagers, and the golems would protect them. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm so glad I turned off mob griefing in the last episode. Because, again, I'm used to playing on servers. And usually on servers you have 2 benefits. Which is, for one, mob griefing turned off. And for another, /back, which I used the minimap for. And what I prefer as well is keep inventory, because I don't really have much fun if I die and lose all progress I had. Like, sure, you could grind to get your equipment back or get new equipment, but I personally don't really like keep inventory being off. Let's just make the furnace. The sound of satisfaction. So next up, we have gravel, we need sand and clay as well. And before that, actually, I might just start with my first Tinker's Construct tool, which is going to be a shovel. And yes, I know that flint is terrible, but it's a very cheap early game material. But before I use the flint shovel, I will use up my stone shovel, because otherwise it's a waste, and also I don't like cluttering up chests with old equipment. I prefer to just use it up till it breaks. The only exception is wood, which I can just burn the next time I need fuel. Now we have gravel, then we need sand and clay. And we just stepped into poison ivy. There we got clay. And lastly we need sand. But let's avoid this shrine. Wonder if we have a desert nearby. No, maybe here? I'm just guessing, I have no idea. It could also just be a rock biome. Not the actual name of the biome, but I'm just describing what we'll find there, or will likely find there. The cows dying just reminded me of a game I have wishlisted on Steam. It has been announced years ago. It's called Human Farm, which will be about you becoming a pitman, and where you open your own butcher shop, where you have your own cattle, but the cattle is humans. And you can basically just raise your own humans and butcher them up, and then just chop them up and package them and then sell them to our pigs. I'm excited for that game whenever it releases. Though I think it might get cancelled actually, because from what I read, I think the studio developing it has gone bankrupt, sadly. But I do hope that game will release eventually. So this was a mushroom biome. And we got an applied energistics meteor. Well, I'm not going to loot it yet, because we don't need it just yet. Like, sure, we can get some presses for an ME system, but it's not a priority right now. And my last topic for today is old Minecraft mods. And I'm saying old in quotes. You can't see it because I don't use a face cam. And with older mods, I mostly mean mods from the era between 1.6.4 and 1.7.10 from Minecraft. But obviously there have been mods long before that for Minecraft. but that's the main era of mods I played with. And mods I did miss in newer packs are Witchery, Open Blocks, Mindfactory Reloaded, and the old versions of Endar.io, of Thermal Expansion, of Applied Energistics. I miss the older versions of these mods because I feel very nostalgic to them, and those were the mods I played with and had the most fun with. It's kind of sad to me with how many mods didn't make it to newer Minecraft versions. Then again, I prefer the 1.7.10 version over any other modded Minecraft, because in 1.7 you have the sprint button, which you didn't have before that, and you don't have the changes in the comment system you got with 1.8 and 1.9. I'm also mentioning 1.8 because in that version you couldn't mine while blocking, which you can in this version. Robbing your house. And in the 1.9 plus version, I don't like the new textures and I don't like a lot of the features. Like, it doesn't feel like the good old Minecraft anymore to me. Like, I do like Minecraft a lot, but I prefer when it feels more sandboxy and less adventure-like. Because, in my opinion, either you yourself or with the help of resource packs and mods should make it more adventure-like, instead of the game being more packed with stuff, because I just had a huge lag spike. Oh. And I died. But yeah. Like, I know it sounds a bit weird, but to me, the more content there's in base Minecraft, the more it feels limited, because it essentially feels like you have more features in the game where you may or may not like them, and with mods you can just choose what you want and what you don't want. For example, if I wanted modern Minecraft, like I want none of the new comment system, I don't want the new swimming system, I don't want the phantoms, even though you could turn them off with the right world setting or game rule, with the right game rule. But if you were to play in this version where you don't have most of these features and wanted, for example, or wanted an Elytra instead, you could just get a mod for the Elytra. And you don't need any features you may not want, but instead just get to pick what you want. On top of that, a lot of mods die out in newer versions, partially because they are abandoned, partially because they just get too bloated in the new version, partially because they become too difficult to update. Like, a lot of mods in the past few years didn't get updated. Well, some developers just stopped modding in general and didn't hand the mod to other devs to work on, which I can understand. And on the other hand, some mods just didn't change versions because Minecraft released lots of versions in comparison to the past. with lots of changes, and it just became more difficult because a lot of mod packs didn't settle on a Minecraft version, which means that developers either need to risk choosing a version and hope that other modders chose the same, or they would have to do all of the effort of developing a mod for several new Minecraft versions. And to me, 1.7.10 just feels like the peak of Minecraft modding. You have enough fun features in Minecraft where you can just enjoy vanilla aspects of the game. And on the other hand, you have the sandboxy feeling of Minecraft, which balances everything out a lot. And since most modders decided to use 1.7 back in the day, it also has, I think, the most amount of awesome mods. Which is why I prefer this Minecraft version over any other version. For example, in Chisel, no offense to modern Minecraft, or actually Minecraft after 1.8 in general, but I don't like diorite, I don't like granite, I don't like andesite. What I don't like about modern Minecraft, for example, is the skulk areas, the underground in general, because like it's a good idea, but to me it makes Minecraft a little too adventure-y and less sandbox. Like, I feel a similar way about the pillagers, where they might invade you. And on top of that, again, I don't like the modern combat system. I don't like the phantoms too much either. And some mobs just feel weird to me in Minecraft. Some mobs feel useless to me. And in my opinion, this version of Minecraft had the perfect balance between features, but also the sandboxy, simplistic feeling. And that's going to be it for today's episode. Please like and subscribe to support me, and I'll see you in the next. Bye!